Hello everybody and welcome to episode 11 on Glazebrook Farm with me, Brian Brew Royalty. Well, as you can see, we've been busy. I've been very busy. We've been doing a lot of contracts and we are up to €82,000. And we're continuing with those contracts here on field 85. We're harvesting wheat. And we were at 90% full there, so I said pop in, fill up the trailer. We also have a trailer load of wool that we have to sell, and I've already driven that up. And we have our field up here between 71 and 80 on the top left corner. We've ploughed that, and I have a seeder up there ready to go, which I've bought, and I think we're going to do some oats in it. So it's exciting. We've been managing to get money after money. I harvested the two grass fields. I did them up as hay. The price of hay went back up again, so it's been really lucrative. And what we can do here now is we can set a worker off doing the rest of this, and I'll finish off the little bits the worker misses, because we need money. Now, although we're still a long way away from having enough money to buy the pig farm, we are close to, I think, the 97,000 that we could buy the cow farm. And also there is a horse farm on this. It's about 120,000, but we'll leave the worker here doing this, finishing this contract, and we will slip actually over to this Case IH, because we have wool to sell. Ha! Last one of them there, reversing into the trailer. No big deal. It's all going here anyway. At least we can see what one little bale is worth. €337. That's a lot of money. We're up to about, how many sheep do we have now? Yep, we've 46 sheep now. Next animal in 10 hours. Cleanliness has gone way down. Productivity is 97%. We have enough food, but we will fly down there and clean them up as well this episode. I just want to pick these up, lift them out of the trailer, and that's it. They get sold. 2,000. It's nice to finally have money, although that was a handy way to get rid of the rest of it. Okay, I can just hook this up and leave it here for the time being, because I want to flick over to our new field. He's doing fine. We'll do the sheep in a minute, but this is our new field. It's kind of dark because it is 10 to 7 in the morning. Now let's just drive around it and show you kind of what size it is. I got it all ploughed out. I created all the new fields. I left a little bit of a border just so that to be enough not to run into any trouble with the harvester. We are on the map edge here, even though you wouldn't really know it, but it's going to be a big size field. Now, I went down to the shop and we have purchased the, is it a Maz? Let me see. A Salvis 3800 Agromaz. Yeah, Agromaz. Yeah, so this does fertilizer and seed, and it is a direct drill. So let's get cracking on that now. Let's get oats into the ground, because I have a funny feeling that we may be buying the horse farm here. So we'll lower, turn it on. I think the pig farm is going to be just out of reach. Oops, that's wheat. We don't want that. Turn off that. I think the pig farm is just going to be out of reach for us to get the 300,000 plus to have all the equipment. Change that. Lower it again. Turn it on. To have all the equipment, have all the feed for the pigs, it's going to just be too much money. I've been doing lots and lots of contracts off screen just to have some money to pay the wages of the workers, to have enough money for the seeder. Just do the edge here first, make it easier on ourselves. And of course we're going to have this extra field, and all this harvest is going to be ours, so that's good. But I have been selling the hay, as I said, down our 2 farms. We are getting lots of wool now from our sheep. As soon as it comes to around 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening, I've been sleeping through the night with my sleep trigger. Of course, you wake up the next day and there's a few little extra bales of wool there, which is great. We will be cleaning up that sheep pen, giving them whatever they need, because they're making us money, and money's what we need. So I'd watched Farm Sim Snowy's update of Glazebrook Farm. He did a map tour, and he had said that there was an update to the map tour, there's a few little updates to the map, and I was like, yep, I'm gonna watch that. And then of course with work and everything, you just get busy, and I only managed to watch it today. I watched it this morning, and I realised that he had said that the horse farm was over there, and it was a good price, and I hadn't even checked the price because I don't really do horses, to be honest. But then I was thinking, maybe if I can buy 1 horse every day and just keep it, I think it's 10 days, just keep the horses, you get 50,000 when they're done. It might be a way of getting extra money. It might just be the way to go here on this map. Maybe do a few horses, see how I get on. I will need oats, I will need straw, and I will need hay, but hay we have. And now that we have this field here, we'll have our oats and we'll have our straw. So maybe that's something we could be doing. It'll be something a little different maybe. I do like the map, but I have noticed that it's quite hard to place anything on the map, so I've had to buy seed pallets at the shop. Couldn't be using the CNS Anna Marie because there's just nowhere to place it. It will not let me place it anywhere. I do see that the map periphery is for sale for about 6.5 million, but unless I put down the government subsidy sign and maybe buy that and try and place it somewhere there, but it's a let's play, and I've been enjoying it. I don't really want to be adding in money, extra bits and bobs. I think I'd like to keep it as pure as possible. I have been doing contracts off screen. I haven't been cheating in any money. I did swap out the white sheep for the black and white sheep. Did that on screen. The black and white sheep are way more productive, getting way more wool, getting way more sheep out of it. I am hiring workers to keep the harvester going. We're running out of harvester contracts now. I think there's only 1 left. I think I have 4 or 5 done. We've been getting about 4,000 or 5,000 for doing the contract, plus the extra wheat, barley. That was all wheat and barley that I was doing. The extra ones then that was left over. There's a lot of baling contracts come up, but they are a lot of work. You have to cut the grass, you have to windrow the grass, you have to ted it, you have to bale it, you have to drop the bales off. It takes a long time. Definitely not something I want to be doing. I would do it on my own fields maybe, but as a contract it just takes too much time. It would take hours to do it, and I don't mind doing it on my own fields, but I don't want to be doing it as a contract. And of course there are some sugar beet contracts there as well, and let's be honest, they're going to be a nightmare if we start doing them. So there is money to be made in those contracts, but it just takes too much time, and I don't really have the... I like tipping around and feeding the sheep, watering them, making sure they have everything, cutting the grass down the grass fields. This will be a new field for us that I'll be able to send the harvester up to. This will all be ours here, and I think it's just going to be manageable. You can see the seeders working away, doing really well here. What I might do is just do 1 more round there and just hire a worker, go back and clean out that sheep pen, give him a bit of water, give him a bit of feed. Let's see, he has nearly a full grain tank, so I'll swap over to the harvester now in a second. Make sure to empty it out. Oh. I wonder if this worker, if I can hire a worker here, let them off. Yep. We're on the right track. We are. We didn't miss any. Nope. This tractor is the only tractor with enough horsepower to pull this. Needs 185, so... Okay. Have the Massey here. Let's clean up this sheep pen a bit. Because, as I say, they're making us money. We already have one of them. You can see that we know now that that's 300 odd euro for that. It is quite dark. It's 7 AM in the morning here. The sheep are happy. Let's just give them a little bit of water. They probably won't need that much. Oh, took a nice bit. Let's refill that trailer while we're here. Just reverse it back there. There's loads of room to get in and out. Let's hook up to this. Try to avoid all the sheep where possible. It's like as if they can't see the lights coming. I've been using this to gather up all the grass here at the trough. Very handy. Of course it keeps it clean. Our harvester is full now, but that's okay. Now, turn that up, pick up that, drop off the grass. Gotta keep our sheep happy. They're making us money. And that's it. Fed and watered and cleaned. So let's switch over to our harvester. Dismiss the worker. Pipe is already out. Got the beacons on. Unfortunately, we don't have a tractor over here because they're all busy. We'll just put it in here like that. Of course, we're going to make more money off this. You'd be hoping to get to 100,000 fairly quickly. The workers are costing us virtually nothing, and they're making us money, so I'm happy. I will have to clean up all those little bits and bobs after them that they missed. It's all money in the bank. And of course, we can't get any straw off these fields. We can only get straw off our own fields. I would like to have a bit of straw there ready to go for the, if we do decide to buy the horse farm. You never know, we might be able to get the CNS Anna Marie down there on that. I don't know, but I did try and place it in some of the fields that we owned, and it's a no-go. So let's just set this worker off here. You continue on there, friend. See, our worker's gone outside the hedge. That's okay. This is exciting here. This little forestry area really helped us. Really helped us to get moving. We didn't buy that much equipment because things are expensive, but we bought enough to get going. We have it here. Have oats in the ground. 50% fertilized. We'll come back and fertilize that again later. We'll get some fertilizer at the shop. We'll make sure it's 100% fertilized because we'll need all the money we can get. And hopefully oats will be a good price, because we'll need every penny we can get. We'll gather up all the straw. It is a ways away from the farm, as you can see from the map. It is a long way down to the sheep farm, but it's not too bad. So I think what we'll do is we'll let the workers keep going there, and we'll get this fella home. Because I have a funny feeling those grass fields that I have, they're going to need mowing again very shortly. The grass is growing very fast. And lucky enough for us, because we're making money. That's what this is all about. I see a lot of mods are dropping again in Mod Hub. It's good to see, I guess, that it hasn't just stopped because FS22 is coming. But FS22 really is around the corner, and with so many maps dropping, you would wonder, is it just going to be too hard to modify them to fit for FS22? I did see a big Brazilian map that dropped there the other day. I like to have a look at the maps when they come, because there might be something new that I haven't seen. Saw Kaz dropped a New Zealand map. I had a quick look around it, but I didn't get a good chance to play it. But I do like the Attingham Park GB modding. I did like the Six Ashes map. I did play a lot on it. I noticed that there was a lot of hype about it at the start, and then people just kind of played it and off they went. That maybe didn't get the shout outs that it deserved. I thought it was a really good map. I thought the start where you had to clean up the area to get your machinery out, that was brilliant. I just like little things like that. I did see in Attingham Park that you do start off with a lot of leased equipment and all that, but I don't know if everyone will follow that narrative. I was half thinking myself about doing a let's play on it as well. Maybe another week or so I'll have a look at it and see what I can do. Maybe pick one of the big American maps, who knows. It's just fun to play. Not that big a trip down from there, from the wool cell point down to our sheep farm. On the right side of the map. Might even use an indicator, just for the hell of it. So what I do is I go park up this trailer back into where it was, here in the shed. It's just good to have it there. Trying to hit anything. Yep, what I want to do is hop out, check this grass state to see, and this grass is ready to harvest. So, no time like the present. Hook it up, get the mower on. Unfold it. Mower, turn it on. Let's go. That's the good thing about having this second tractor now. It's well able to pull everything we need. You can make the runs up and down to the wool sell point. You can pull the trailer to the grain harvester. It can lift pallets, it can do everything we need. The only thing it can't do is the sower. And that's why the Fendt has gone with the sower now. But that's okay. They're all good options. Good to have. I won't be buying anything else. Before we make a decision on what farm to buy next. Could buy the cow farm, but be seriously lacking in equipment. We'd have nowhere for the milk, we'd have nothing for the water. It would be a lot of outlay trying to make TMR. We have no silage bunker. We would have, I suppose, but it would take a day or two. We'd need something for the slurry, we need something for the manure. We'd have to have something, we'd have to have straw. It is a lot of outlay for it, so maybe we might go down the route of going with the horses. Something I don't really do on FS19. It's great that we have horses, but I'm not really pushed about doing them kind of forget you have them, and you're like, oh, they don't reproduce. You just have to ride them around the map every day for a few minutes to get their exercise in. But I get it. It's good to have new things. And horses definitely do belong on a farm. But we won't be long cutting this now. Once you get it cut, I'll be tedding it again, making hay, dropping it off. Keep an eye, see does it flash up that our harvester is 80% full again. Hopefully our worker sowing up there does a good job, doesn't make a mess. Of course these two grass fields take a lot of the day out of it. By the time I have it cut, tedded, windrow, picked up, dropped off at the sale point, back down, it is taking a nice bit of time, so I don't mind hiring the workers to do the other little bits. There we go, 80% full. In fact, what we'll do now is let's just go up along this way with this mower. Keep that up in the air so the worker doesn't get stuck. We'll just hire a worker just to continue on here while I take the harvester control. Oh, he can see in the dark, I guess. Here's our harvester, 88%. Dismiss the worker. On the lights, turn it on. Scatter. Take control here. We get all the little bits that we don't have. Reverse here. Get all these little bits. Now, I do always play it with crop destruction off. I would be terrified that I would drive across the field someday and be like, where's all that crop going? I also like to play with weeds turned off because it's hard enough without having to spray for weeds. And I have heard from some people that the weeds do tend to grow back faster than you would think, so we're just here to have fun. We're not here to make it hard for ourselves. Lower that again there. Clean up this little area around here where we still have a little bit of space. 95%. Doesn't be long filling up. I do really like this harvester. 5.1 meter header. Perfect for this. I did see a New Holland come into the mod hub the other day with only a 7,000 litre tank. This has 7,500. And just for the harvester alone was 80,000. So double the price of this. If you're really a fan of New Holland, I guess you'll be willing to pay double the price for a lesser machine. But I am not. I certainly am not going to change this for a machine that holds less capacity. And I think this little class looks really good. I love the decals on it. Almost full. We don't have that much of the field left. There'll be another contract in the bag for me. Close enough to being full. Let's get our pipe out. check in on the rest of us. Yeah, lots of seed, lots of fertilizer left there. Yeah, no bother doing the rest of that field. Little fella. Oh, a little bit of grass coming back there again to dirty it all up. Ah, yes. I hadn't tried to hire a worker here before, so I didn't realise he'd been missing so much stuff, but that's okay. I can tidy it up once I get back. Just want to get this full here. Now. Where were we when we stopped? I think we were over here somewhere. Be no harm just to extend that a bit there. Worker doesn't have much room for turning around. That's one way to stop it, I guess. Hop out. Give it a wash. Just while we're here, totally worth it. It's just starting to get bright now. People be looking in from the road and they'll be saying, "Oh, I want your man wash the harvester." Well, I did. Just got dirty again from all the work we've been doing. Now, looking good. Hop in. Hire a worker. Oh, I see he missed a bit down along there. Fair play to you. And this guy here. We'll dismiss this guy because he's not going to do a good job. I hadn't thought he would. He's missing bits everywhere, but I will continue with that. Just so dark. There we are. Lower turn on. Let's go. It's nice of him to miss that strip there. Making my job harder. It's a nice sower, actually, a nice seeder. It's a little bit heavy for the tractor. Maybe could do with a bigger weight on it. It's quite bumpy ground here. I have a 700 weight on the front. I think it might be just, yep, that's what's happening. It's fishtailing a bit there. Steering the tractor. Let's just see if he lifts up there. No, he's fine. Worker's fine. I just couldn't do it. What's it say? Sometimes they give you a little bit of hints and tips here on what you'll need with it, and it says that you just need 180 horsepower. It doesn't say anything about having a weight. This one 125 horsepower. This one's 50 horsepower. Yeah, so none of the equipment I have need weights, but that definitely needs a weight. Tractor. Yep. And we see our sheep here at 99%, all cleared up again. This is our contract that we have ongoing, harvesting. And I'm nearly certain somewhere along here it tells you what contracts you've done. I'll have to look into that. Oh yeah, it's here. Statistics is contracts created, bales none, trees cut down 94 trees. I didn't realize there were so many. Cultivated hectares, I thought there was something here about completed missions. Missions completed 7. Ah, so we have 7 contracts done. We have one more to go, which is 8. Which, yeah, I suppose I didn't really realise I had that many done, but that's okay. I don't mind that. This little fella. Let's just stop him there because I'm going to continue to do this off the screen maybe. What I might do is, I think we'll end the episode there with me on 87,500 money. Might give this an old blast at the power washer before I continue on. I would like to get the rest of this zone done myself. I'll leave the harvester going because it's just a contract. I would like to do this myself. It's just cleaning up the pens and stuff. This will be looking well. It'll be the first time that a lot of you have seen this. So it's a narrow cedar, but it is a really good cedar. That's where I'm going to end this episode, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like. Thanks to all my subscribers. I'm having lots of fun on this map, Glazebrook Farm. If you haven't checked it out, do check it out. And I'll see you the next time.